Good evening. It's 6 o'clock on Tuesday, February 27th, 2024, and I call this meeting of the City of Merrill Personnel and Finance Committee to order. And Chair Paul Russell has an excused absence this evening. Item number 2, approval of vouchers.
I make a motion to approve the vouchers. No.
Hearing none, there's been a motion second to approve the vouchers for January. Those in favor of that, signify so by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion approved. Consider approving minutes from the previous meeting.
I wasn't here, but I will assume they're accurate. Make a motion to approve them.
Signature motion for discussion purposes. I guess the only question, if you watch the video, I was a little more frank in my discussion about the residency requirements. And I said it's up to me. We would actually get rid of the residency requirements and have tower charm people back in there. This doesn't quite, it kind of makes it sound like I'm pushing all police and fire department to college. It's not like the code.
Oh, okay. I can revise it if you wish. Okay.
All right, any other amendments to the meeting minutes? Hearing none, all those in favor signify so by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed, same sign. Minutes are approved. Next item, under number 4, general items. Considering writing off the personal property tax bills for essential benefits, terminated fees, 2022, $14,844.72, including penalties and interest, and in 2023, $13,022.03, for a total amount of $27,867.75. And I will turn to my right. I assume that this is what our finance director has.
Yep, so it's pretty much in the report. They did not occupy the building as of when the tax bills were generated, so they really shouldn't have gotten a personal property tax bill.
So does the person who owns the building now back on the hook for that?
Nope, because it's personal property, so they got a tax bill for the real estate portion, and this is the personal property.
Equipment owned by the business.
Sure. Hundreds of dollars of personal property.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Do you have any questions as to this?
I guess my only question is why the 2022, why I guess it didn't get recognized sooner than this, but.
They terminated the lease as of the last day of December 2021, so they weren't there in 2022.
Well, I understand that portion of it, but I'm questioning why it's taking until now to know that they weren't there that long ago. Personally.
Yeah, I do not know. I
Okay.
do not know. I know I talked to their general counsel down in Milwaukee, and he thought this had been taken care of, and we had a friendly conversation. They sent stuff through.
Knowing the essential medical group, they probably, yeah, probably not. Okay. I will make a motion to write off the bills.
I will second that motion.
Motion is made and seconded to write off personal property taxes for the section of East Main Street. Any other comments? If not, those in favor signify so by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Next, we have monthly reports. Start with Mayor Haas.
Be happy to answer any questions.
I have no questions.
City Administrator Eby.
Happy to answer any questions. One thing I would like to bring attention to now that we do have full ownership of it, we plan on demoing the Merrill View Motel buildings out there and cleaning up that site and putting it out for an RFP. That kind of goes under development option, various city lots, so that's our intent.
And of course, we're going to bid for the demolition.
Correct.
Okay. Maybe, get some publicity on that tally before we start doing the work, so we don't get beat up with those.
Yep. Any other questions?
Where are we at with the union contract?
We still have,
Fire.
yeah, we settled with fire, we still have police, we're waiting for them to send it back. We've resolved the last issue and they haven't voted on it yet, so.
Finance Director Lay.
Any questions?
Thank you for taking your time to meet with me last week. It was good to hear where you're going to and kind of exploring different things. Appreciate that.
I don't know if this is a question. I suppose it is a question. On these reports that we have for the cash and investments by funds, and then you have the grand total at the bottom, is there a way to add another line at the very last page of that report that pulls up the same numbers from the year prior so that they just show up on that report and just for comparison type?
There is not, but I've been thinking about moving some of these reports into Excel so that, I can make them a little more easy to work with, because then I can add lines and change columns and things like that.
Okay, yeah, I guess that would be something I would be interested in
Yeah,
seeing.
it's helpful to comparison.
Finance Director Unero, do you have anything for us?
Just if you have any questions, we'll be happy to answer.
Hearing none from the crowd, we will move on to City Attorney Hayden.
Hold on, I was thinking about mine a minute. Sorry, Kathy, I'm still in a thinking mode here. Let's see, on page, I don't know, it's page 100 of the packet, where you have, it's kind of your overview summary that you have on there, and you have on there, working with the new finance director and Ehlers to work on borrowing in February. What's the status on that stuff? Are you guys?
There's been a Wisconsin statute change that is advantageous for us to wait until April. So we'll be working on that over the next couple months.
Okay.
And if we could save money, I thought it made more sense to just wait until April and get the structure that we want.
Well, that's fine. I guess I just wasn't wasn't aware of that piece of it. And then the other question is, right above that, you have allocating $10,000 from the ARPA funds towards the aquatic center. Is that? I mean, I thought the ARPA funds were all delegated and spoken for already, or is that something different, or?
No, there's just because we didn't hire a city administrator in 2023, there is a slight, just under $10,000 available. After for your next meeting, I'll have a list of all the transfers, and they were to deal with the ARPA allocation at that time.
Okay.
Anything?
Nope.
No, City Attorney.
Be happy to answer any questions. On a personal note, my brother and I did go to the Wisconsin Fishing Expo at the Alliant Energy Center in Madison, and I would have lost a bet. He didn't walk out with a new boat he didn't need. So I'm very disappointed in the young man.
I have a question for City Attorney.
Or comment.
City Clerk Anderson Moe.
Answer any questions?
How was voter turnout for the primary election?
Well, a primary is always a low turnout. I think we had 74 in District 8 and 73 in District 2.
For the record, District 2, you can do better than this.
Yes, considering we have like 550 registered voters in both districts, that's pretty low.
I don't think screwed up with the time.
Mhm.
So in other words, we really need to urge our citizens to become a little bit more involved in their civic duties.
It's really hard for primaries. It's a low turnout. April will be busy though, because there's a lot on the ballots.
I reminded my wife 100 times before voting, and she said, honestly, the best thing that for me is I drive right by that sign, go, oh yeah, ooh, screw right in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I have no questions for the municipal court. Make a motion to place the monthly reports on file.
I will make a motion to place the reports on file.
And I'll second it. So motion made and seconded to place the reports on file. All in favor, signify so by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. So place on file. Number 6 in our agenda is public comment. Is there any public comments here? Going twice for public comments. 5 minutes the last call for public comment. Established date and time of next meeting. We're looking at Tuesday, March 26th at 6 p.m. April 1 will be scheduled on April 30th. We approve that too, and we'll see when the council can be complete chaos by then, so it's.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll wait on that.
Okay. The committee may convene in a closed session pursuant to Wisconsin State Statute, section 19.85, parent 1, paragraph 1, considering financial, medical, social, or personal histories or disciplinary data of a specific person, further consideration of specific personal problems or investigation of charges against specific persons.
Everyone else has left the call.
Except where paragraph B applies, which, if discussed in public, will likely have a substantial adverse effect on the reputation of the person referred to in such histories or data involved in such problems or investigations. We're going to want to consider employment, medical history of city employee, consider request for unpaid leave of absence. The second reason for the closed session is to make convene a closed session pursuant to Wisconsin State Statute, section 19.85, paragraph 1, paragraph C, considering employment, promotion, compensation, or performance evaluation data of any public employee in which the governmental body has jurisdiction or exercise responsibility. I will take a motion to go into closed session.
I will make a motion to go into closed session.
I will second the motion. Clerk, will you call the roll?
Ms. Burbank?
Aye.